Alrighty, guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Chester. We're going to be playing Iowa at Nebraska here from 2013 with our Momentum Football. You can see I got the sheets all printed out. But for you guys, because I love you so much, I've got everything on the screen for you in my little Excel program. It's even better this time, because we kind of updated it with a few things. You can see we now have a scoreboard up here and a quarter clock. I actually have redesigned the middle section of the board so that I don't have an automatic end of quarter, end of half, and end of game, as you can see that. So, one thing I don't see, which I do need to put out, is all of Nebraska's offense and defensive ratings. There we go. That's a little better. All right. And basically all I've done is taken the information on these sheets and transferred them into this Excel sheet so we can use them for our playthrough. So the top two numbers, the green and the white, are going to be our 11 to 66 numbers, always 11 to 66. The numbers in the middle, the three dice, are our time off the clock. Those are added together for the amount of time that each drive takes. And the ones at the bottom, the round circly ones, are added together. And those will be our defensive check to see if it comes off the offensive card or the defensive card. So this is a 2 to 12 number. So in this case, it would be a 3. And for both of these defenses, actually, it is 2 to 6 and 11. They will have momentum. So something to keep in mind there. So Nebraska at home starts with momentum. We will be rolling. And what I'm going to do is the green dice will be for Iowa. The white dice will be for Nebraska. Whoever rolls higher wins the toss. And Nebraska wins the toss, and they're going to take the ball right off the bat. So Nebraska is going to get possession here. And here we go. So, first opening drive of the game. Let's see what we get. So it's a 9-minute drive. Holy cow, that is a huge drive. So it's going to take it all the way down to the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. A huge drive. The outcome is a 6. So 5 and a 1 is a 6, which means it's going to come off of the Iowa defensive sheet, and we rolled a 35, and they're going to end up punting. So a 9-minute drive, and they're going to end up punting the ball away to Iowa. And we don't worry about a player on that, and we will give Nebraska control with 4 minutes on the clock, and let's see what Iowa does. And they're going to... Another huge number on the 3, 6, and it's going to end up... I don't have time drives carry over. So here we go. It's 11, so it's going to be on Nebraska's defense, and a 52 is going to be a field goal attempt. So Iowa, field goal attempt. Iowa, where is their field goal? Field goal made, 11 to 52. So again, the green and white dice, anytime we're looking for a number, is going to be. So Iowa trying to get the field goal. It is up and it is good. So Iowa takes a quick 3-0 lead. Oops. Here in Nebraska. And it would help if I can click on that. I have a field goal attempt. Field goal attempt. Field goal attempt. There we are. I couldn't see it for a second. And that is going to be Mike Meyer. And it's going to give the visitors 3 points. And Iowa takes a 3-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. Not much happened in that first quarter. We're going to the second quarter now. And we will be starting. I put in just a different So let's see. It's going to be 2. Nebraska still has momentum. And Nebraska's going to get the thing. And let's roll. So 4 minutes. So it's going to go down to the 10-minute, the 11-minute mark. And I'm just going to start it at 14 because for some reason I don't have 15. I guess I could just type it in there. No, I can't actually do that. That's all right. So nice 4 minutes there in the second quarter for Nebraska. Let's see what we end up. 6-1 is 7, but because they have momentum, they get the result on their offensive chart. 43 for Nebraska offense is going to be a key run. So a key run is interesting because we now need to roll for a key run. And I actually have to remember what the outcome of this is once we roll. So give me a second to look up the rule again. I can find my momentum football on my desktop somewhere. Where's my momentum football? There it is. Oh, there was the rule booklet. I could have just clicked on that, I guess. So we got a 40. What did I say it was? It's a 43, which is a key run. So we look at key run. Boom, 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 and key run. The opposite team has the opportunity to keep the drive alive with a key third down play. Roll all 4 dice. We're going to determine which player's key run or key pass is used in this instance. And then for the key run, we look at the rushing table under attempt. Okay. Key run attempt. Oh, I see. All right, so it's a key. All right, so here we go. We're going to look at the key run. We have to roll the dice. So the first, the green and the white is going to give us the player. In this case, for Nebraska, the key run is going to go to 23, which is going to be Amir Abdul. Amir Abdul. And so we have a key run. And the 13 for him is going to be a touchdown. 11 to 23 is a touchdown. So Amir Abdul keeps the drive alive. And D-U-L-L-A-H. Amir Abdul. So the extra point is 11 to 64. It's up and it is good. The extra point is good. So that's going to be 7 points for the home team. And Nebraska takes a 7-3 lead on a key run by Amir Abdul to keep the drive alive, and they will go on to score the touchdown. So Nebraska stays in control. 11 minutes on the clock. Iowa gets possession. What are they going to do with it? 5 minutes off the clock. 6 minutes to go. It is an 11, so it's going to be on Nebraska's defense, but a 55. Nebraska's defense 55 is going to be a touchdown run. So the touchdown run to Iowa goes to number 15. Touchdown. It is going to be Mark Wiseman. It's a touchdown run, and Iowa takes the lead right back. Touchdown run. Mark Wiseman. And the extra point, 11 to 66, is up and is good. And Iowa takes a 10-3 lead with just with 6 minutes to go here before halftime. And that's going to put everything at neutral now. 6 minutes to go, and Nebraska is going to get the kickoff. Now, one thing I forgot to do is check for kickoff returns. And in this case, Nebraska actually has a kickoff return chance. So if I roll an 11, then I got to roll the dice again. If I roll 62 or less, it's a touchdown. So let's see if we roll an 11. Again, the green and white dice. It is not a kickoff return for a touchdown, so we don't have to worry about that. We also have punt return for touchdowns on Iowa. And I think that is it. So something to keep in mind. All right, so Nebraska time is going to be 6 minutes on the clock. And so they would take it to the halftime. They're going to take it to halftime here. They're going to actually call a timeout with one. They have timeouts to call it, so they can always deduct the amount of time. And they end up getting 6 minutes and a 9, which means it's going to be on Nebraska's offense. And a 46 is going to be a field goal attempt. It's going to be a field goal attempt. 11 to 63. 11 to 63. It is up and it is good. The field goal attempt. And that is going to be Pat Smith. Pat Smith, and that is 3 points for the home team. And with just a minute to go here before halftime, 10-10's your score. Now, still no one has momentum. Okay, I wanted to change that. So they have Iowa actually has a last second try here. They need to get a touchdown, and then they need to also get another touchdown because they have to basically have like 3 plays to try and score a touchdown. And it's a 7, which means they do get it on their chart. And you can see it take off 2 for 6 minutes. They only have 3 timeouts, so they can't. So it's going to be end of half. They don't get it off in time, and the end of the quarter happens before they're able to get a opportunity in the quarter. So nobody has it, and it's going to be starting the third quarter now. Starting the third quarter, it's going to be Iowa's going to get first crack here. And let's see what they do with it. 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes off the clock. Six minutes off the clock. 6. So what does that take us down to 9 minutes? Okay. There we go. All right. So Iowa. Oh my God. All right, emergency hopefully averted for a second, anyways. All right, where are we? Iowa. That's where we're at. 11, defense. Did we roll? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we took 6 minutes off the clock. 11 is Nebraska's defense, 42. Nebraska's defense, 42, is a punt. There we go. Now, punt. So, nobody has momentum. Somehow, all of this got changed. There we go. That should fix that stupid problem. All right, 9 minutes on the clock. Here we go. It is Nebraska trying to do something with it. Let's roll the dice. Only 1 minute off the clock. 8 minutes to go. They rolled a 7, so they're going to get on their offensive chart 34, and it's a 1 minute, and they're going to have to punt it right back to Iowa. Still no one has possession of it. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Iowa's going to get it. Again, Iowa actually has a punt return, which, whoops, this is actually Nebraska's. Oh no, Nebraska did punt before. Iowa has a punt return, 11-13. Let's see if it's a punt return for a touchdown. It is not a punt return for a touchdown. Iowa's going to get possession now. Let's see how much time comes off the clock. 6 minutes off the clock. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And it is a 7, so then we'll get possession. Because when nobody has possession of it, 7 goes to the offensive team. So Iowa, 33 Iowa offense is going to be a punt. So 3 punts in a row. Not much going on here in the third quarter. And we will go to the fourth quarter. No one has possession of it. 2 minutes to go. Nebraska gets the ball back. Do they get any returns? No, they do not. So, let's see how much time comes off the clock. 2 minutes. They're going to end the third quarter with this drive. And it is an 8, which is their offense 43, which is going to be a key run. So once again, we're going to look at the key run for Nebraska. It is a 64 key run. This time it's a meal cross. And a 62 is going to be a punt. So cannot convert that third down. This time they're going to have to punt the ball back. Iowa again, 11-13 on the punt return. It's a 13. They returned the punt for a touchdown. And nobody has possession. No time off the clock. Still in the third quarter. Iowa, punt return, which I probably don't have that for. I don't have punt return for touchdown. That's punt. Oops. Return for touchdown. Interception. Return for touchdown. End of quarter. End of game. All right. So hopefully, at least I've got that fixed for maybe next time. But in this case, should be able to get the punt return for a touchdown. That is going to be Cavanti, Martin, Manley. And how we're going to fit all that in. Whew. There we go. Return to touchdown, and the extra point is up and it's good. And Iowa takes a 17-10 lead here at the end of the third quarter and will get possession starting the fourth quarter. And again, I'm going to have to cheat the system, but that's all right. We'll use green. That's fine. All right, so Iowa kicks it off to Nebraska. 4 minutes off the clock, so we're going to take it to the 11-minute mark. Yes, 15 down minus 4 is 11. Yes, so Nebraska with it. Nebraska 7 is going to go to Iowa defense, but a 65 is going to be a touchdown pass. And we're going to have a tie ball game. Touchdown pass. And that is going to go to who? Touchdown pass. And we roll the 44. That is Quincy. Woof. How are we going to? Unwa. Oh, the hell. Touchdown pass. Let's try this again. You are over here. Quincy. Enunwa. And the extra point is 11-64. It is up and is good. And we got a tie ball game. So that's going to put it back to neutral now. And 11 minutes on the clock for Iowa. 3 minutes off the clock, so 8 minutes to go. And a 4-5-6 is going to be Nebraska defense 44. Nebraska, oh, it's key penalty. How do we do key penalty? That's a good question. Key penalty. The drive has been halted or kept alive by a crucial penalty call on third down play. The penalty call is always in favor of the team currently holding momentum. The momentum indicator is at 0. The home team benefits from the penalty call. And in this case, no one does have penalty. So it's going to be, if the penalty is against the offense, the team must punt. So Iowa's going to punt as they make a crucial penalty. Crucial key penalty. Because it's neutral, the home team gets the benefit. So that's going to be in Nebraska. So is this a key penalty? Is a momentum changer. So Iowa or Nebraska back with momentum. 8 minutes on the clock. Nebraska. Let's roll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes off the clock. And of course, with timeouts, that can be delayed if Iowa wants to spend some of their timeouts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They will spend 2 and take it down to 5 minutes. So 5 from 8 is 3 minutes remaining. And Iowa with one more timeout, and it's a fifth. It's going to be a Iowa defense 34, and it's going to force a punt. Going to force a punt. Going to be a punt, and Nebraska keeps control 3 minutes. And let's see if Iowa can do something here in the last 3 minutes. 2 minutes off the clock again. Nebraska could use some timeouts now, and they will. Nebraska's going to use 2 timeouts so that no time comes off the clock because it's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown on the roll of 65. So 20, that's 7. It's going to be Nebraska's defense, but a 65 is still going to be a touchdown pass. Let's find out who it is. Iowa with the touchdown pass. Touchdown pass. And Nebraska takes all 3 of their timeouts. So they have none remaining, which means on their roll, they're going to need to have 3 or less total to get this off in time. It's a touchdown pass. Let's see who it went to. 41 on the touchdown pass is going to be C. Yeah. It's going to be CJ CJ Federwitz. The extra point is up and it's good. And 7 points for the visitors. 3 minutes on the clock. That is a momentum shifter, so no momentum. 3 minutes on the clock. They have no timeouts, which means they can't delay. If they roll more than 3 minutes, they're not going to get it off. Oh, they got exactly 3 minutes. They got exactly 3 minutes. So with no time on the clock, it's a 5. It's going to be Iowa's defense, and it's going to be interception, and that's going to do it. Nebraska, and the key play is going to be an interception by Iowa late in the game. And who gets the interception? Let's see. 31. Interception is James Morris. Let me fix this up. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta change that to that. Alright, so that should be a little bit better to fix that nonsense. Okay. So key interception again is going to be by, who do we decide it was? 31. James Morris. And no points. And that's going to do it as Iowa squeaks one out here in Nebraska, 24-17 with the last minute interception. And with no time remaining on the clock. And it's going to be over in the fourth quarter. So the big play, Iowa touchdown pass to C.J. Federowski. Rowick. Anyways, with just 3 minutes left to go, Nebraska driving back down, and it's interception. The starting quarterback today, we didn't roll to see who the starter was. It's an 11, so that's going to be Ron Kellogg for Nebraska. Throws an interception. And James Morris with just 20 seconds left on the clock. Iowa then will just kneel down. As Nebraska can't stop the clock, they have no more timeouts. And so we go. Iowa wins this one in Nebraska, 24-17. Great game, interesting outcome. Third quarter, a lot of punts, a lot of action in the first half, and then a really good outcome at the end. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of momentum football here on Turkey Day. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys soon. Until then, my friends, take care. And we'll see you all down the line. Happy Thanksgiving to